So hi guys, I am here to do my read and wrap up today, and I only read 3 books, but shall I say those books were like whoa. So I read 3 books. I also did my reading spreads, my reading journal spreads, which I'm gonna show at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. I put on a little makeup today, did my hair a little bit. This is my necklace, my watch, and I got this really cute band from AliExpress. So let me make sure that I have my reading journal here. Yeah. So the 3 books I read. So the first one was a Danielle Steele book. How I ended up reading a Danielle Steele book, I do know because I have gotten some Danielle Steele books, so I decided that, okay, I want to read some of them. So the first one is Magic. So Magic is about this 2 couple who host this like one event night under the stars party for the year, and they have been doing this for years. The husband cheats on the wife, she forgives him, he have these little flings and stuff like that. But this one night, one of the women that he cheated on with is pregnant, so he has to go see her deliver this baby and stuff like that. She ran into complication, the marriage got into complication. She met someone at the party while he left her who was really, really nice to her, and they decided, to give each other a break because he has to spend time with this woman to help her care for this child, because actually it was a twin. One child died, and it was a whole grief situation and stuff. He did apologize, he wanted to come back, but she has moved on. She has, she's famous, she has built a name for herself and stuff like that. It was kind of sad. I don't know, they had a love like something like no other. You can tell that he loved her a lot, but some of his needs were not fulfilled, so he was looking for that. And he was like, I do not promote someone promiscuous behavior, but I can tell that they did really, really love each other. The next book that I read was It Begins With Us, and it comes from the other book, Colleen Hoover's book, that came from It Begins With Us. So it ends with us, sorry. So It Begins With Us follows the story of It Ends With Us, where she had this baby girl with this guy that she was married to, and she's still in love with Atlas. So she meets Atlas again in this one. She's falling in love with Atlas all over again. She's dealing with the ex-husband, she's dealing with the daughter, and she's dealing with all this other drama. But Colleen Hoover, I must say, her writing, oh my gosh, I love all Colleen Hoover books. So let me just give you a sneak peek of my journal before I upload. So I have it right here. So this is my journal that I have done these spreads, and I would hope that you all would stay tuned to see the spread that I did. So the next book I read is another Colleen Hoover book, and this book is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. And here we have Kenna, and Kenna is coming out of prison. She doesn't have a job, she doesn't have money, so she's gotten this place to stay. The woman has agreed that she would keep the cat, take care of the cat in order to help her to the rent and stuff. So she goes to this bar and she meets this man. But why does this man look familiar? So it turns out that the guy that she meets and who apparently instantly falls in love with her is her boyfriend, who is now dead, who the entire family blames for the murder because she walked out on the accident and she didn't call anybody to help him, but she was in so much of a state of shock. So it turned out that this guy was his best friend, who she never met, who she heard so much about. When he do find out about her, he is infuriated. He is infuriatingly mad. Also, she's out to get in contact with her daughter, who she was pregnant with at the time of the death, and she went to prison for that. She said to herself that 5 years in prison wasn't even enough because she should not have walked, and what would have happened if she didn't, etc., etc. So she has been punishing her entire self for this accident. And one day she sees the daughter, she wants to go up to the daughter, and he wouldn't allow her because he's now mad at her finding out who she is. The entire family is still mad and stuff like that. She's keeping she's writing these letters to her ex-boyfriend, to her boyfriend who is dead, and you know, the guy who owns the bar, who is his best friend, find the letters, read it, you know, it was, as I said again, Colleen Hoover has done it. She always does it. She has done it. The next book I read was Cross Her Heart by Melinda Lee. And Cross Her Heart isn't much of a book that's trending right now, but it was some time ago. But I had started reading, I didn't finish reading, so I decided, yes, I'm going to finish reading this book. So Cross Her Heart is about this police officer who has gotten this call that her sister is dead. Now we go back to when her parents were fighting. She has witnessed, and she has been in this tangle where she witnessed the father constantly fights with the mother. She has to protect the sister and the brother, and her father shot the mother and then shot himself. So she gets this call while on duty. She keeps contact with the family, in order to they have different lives. But she gets this calls that the sister is either missing or dead, but she ended up dead. Only to go back and find out that she meets this officer who is, you know, part and part of the case. You know, she realized, you know, she knows him from a friend's wedding, and you know, we have a little love romance, a love interest, but the story was a really, really sad one, and I do recommend the book. So those were the 4 books that I read for this month. I did not do the spread for It Begins With Us as yet, but I very much intended to, so I only did 3 spreads. So do enjoy, and I'll see you next time. I hope that my book recommendations are the book that I read and to read that I spoke about it, but inspired to read.